Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss case study questions from the lesson Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variables. Let us see the first question. Deepesh bought 3 notebooks and 2 pens for rupees 80. His friend Ramesh said that price of each notebook could be rupees 25. Then 3 notebooks would cost rupees 75. Then 2 pens would cost rupees 5 and each pen could be for rupees 2.50. Another friend Amar felt that rupees 2.50 for one pen was too little. It should be at least rupees 16. Then the price of each notebook would also be rupees 16. Lokesh also bought the same type of notebooks and pens as Deepesh. He said he paid rupees 100 for 4 notebooks and 3 pens. Now, after reading the passage, we have to go to the first question. First question, let the cost of one notebook be X and that of pen be Y. Which of the following set describes the given problem? Which of the following set describe the given problem? Here 4 options are given. We have to find out the correct answer. Choose the correct answer from the options. Let us go through the question again so you will understand. In the question you can see. We will read the question once more. Deepesh bought 3 notebooks and 2 pens for rupees 80. Here in the answer it is mentioned, in the first question it is mentioned, let the cost of one notebook be rupees X. Cost of one notebook be rupees X. Therefore, what will be the cost of 3 notebook? Isn't it 3X? Cost of 3 notebook will be 3X. And cost of 1 pen Y. How many pens here? 2 pens he has bought. So 2Y. So 3x plus 2y total amount will be rupees 80. Where do you see that? 3x plus 2y is equal to 80. You can see in the option D as well as in option B. Now you have to choose B and D. Again come back to other conditions. Here you can see Lokesh also bought the same type of notebooks and pens as Deepesh. He paid rupees 110 for 4 notebooks and 3 pens. 4 notebook cost will be 4x. 3 pens cost will be 3y. So 4x plus 3y is equal to 110. Where do we get that? 4x plus 3y equal to 110. 4x plus 3y equal to 110. So we have chosen B and D in the first condition. That is Deepesh bought 3 notebooks and 2 pens. So let one notebook cost a number of notebooks. Let the cost of one notebook is X. Therefore, if 3 notebooks are bought, 3x is the cost of notebook. If 2 pens are bought, 2y is the cost of pen. Total cost of book and pen together it is 80. So 3x plus 2y is equal to 80. That is what in section B and D we have 3x plus 2y equal to 80. Choose only B and D. Now come to second condition, that is Lokesh bought the same type of notebook. Same type of notebook. That means cost also will be the same. But number is different here. He paid rupees 110 total for 4 notebooks and 3 pen. 4 notebook cost will be 4x. 3 pens cost will be 3y. 4x plus 3y equal to 110. In B and D, where do we see that? 4x plus 3y equal to 110. That is in option B. That is why we have to choose option B. Let us have the answer. We will write the steps. We will write the steps now. So how do we do that? According to first condition, that is number 1 we will mark. After marking number 1, we are going to write the conditions. That is, already the steps are given to us. Cost of one notebook X and cost of one pen Y. Each question carries 1 mark. So long steps are not necessary. In order to find out, we can have our own step. So 3x plus 2 pens cost will be 2y. Total will be 80. Now next condition, from Logesh we can take. Logesh bought the same type of notebooks and pens as Deepesh. She paid rupees 110 for 4 notebook. 4 notebook cost will be 4x. X is the cost of notebook. That is why 4x. Plus how many pens? 3 pens. 3 pen into cost of 1 pen is y. Cost of 1 pen they have written here. So total he paid rupees 110. Let us see. We can see that answer in second one, B option. 3x plus 2y 80, 4x plus 3y 110. Therefore, option B is correct. Option B is correct. If you do like this, you will be scoring 1 mark. Now we move on to second problem. We can see the second problem. Let us read the second problem. Whether the estimation of Ramesh and Amar is applicable for Lokesh. So what is the estimation of Ramesh? We have to know. What is the estimation of Amar? We have to know. Is it applicable for Lokesh? That is the question. What is the meaning? So how do we find out? Here, how much Ramesh have paid, we have to find out. We can see the option Ramesh estimation is wrong, but Amar's estimation is correct. Ramesh estimation is correct, but Amar's estimation is wrong. Both estimation are correct. Then comes the last point. Ramesh estimation is wrong, but Amar's estimation is also wrong. What is Ramesh estimation? We should know. That is, according to Ramesh, first person was Deepesh, now comes Ramesh. Okay, let us see that. His friend Ramesh said that price of each notebook could be rupees 25. Okay, then 3 notebook would cost rupees 75. Then the 2 pens would cost rupees 5. And each pen could be rupees 2.50. Okay, now what is Ramesh estimation? We are going to write now. Ramesh estimation is, only the wanted points we will be noting. Let us write that. For the second answer, it is Ramesh estimation is, here he has said price of each notebook could be 25. So 3 notebooks could cost rupees 75. That means 3 notebooks cost into 25 for each one. Okay, 3 notebooks, and this is how we understand. We have to come back to Ramesh estimation. According to Ramesh, what he said is price of each notebook 25. So Lokesh is buying 4 notebook. So 4 notebook into 25 we have to consider. Let us write that. 4 notebook into 25. What is that equal to? Rupees 100. Now Lokesh bought 4 notebooks and 3 pens. 4 notebooks and 3 pens. What is the cost of pen according to Ramesh? We have to see. Okay, let us see that. Cost of pen is rupees 2.5. 2 pens would cost rupees 5. Each pen could cost rupees 2.50. According to Ramesh, each pen should cost rupees 2.5. But according to Lokesh, it should be different, and total he paid an amount of 110. So 3 pens should cost 2.5 according to Ramesh. Therefore, he has paid 7.5 rupees. So total amount according to Ramesh will be 107.5 rupee. Rupees 107.5. Okay. Now again, when we come back to answer, we will see that Lokesh should have paid only rupees 107.5 according to Ramesh estimation. He has said 25 rupee can be taken for notebook and 2.5 rupee might have taken for pen. Therefore 4 into 25 will be 100. 3 into 2.5 will be 7.5. Total 107.5 should have paid by Lokesh. But how much he has paid? He has paid rupees 110. But he paid rupees 110. If you write answer only the option, you will not understand later. Therefore, you better write the steps. Thus, Ramesh is wrong, we can say. Here, according to Ramesh estimation, it should be only 107.5, but Lokesh paid 110. Therefore, we can say, thus Ramesh estimation is wrong. Ramesh estimation is wrong. Now we have to check what is the estimation of Amar. That also comes in the second one. See the second question, when you read again, you will understand whether the estimation of Ramesh and Amar is applicable for Lokesh. Ramesh estimation we have seen for Lokesh, it is wrong, we understood. So Ramesh estimation wrong in the first case. Ramesh estimation is wrong in the fourth case also. So A and D are the chances now. From A and D, we have to remove one of the option by checking other person, Amar's estimation also. What is Amar's estimation? We have to check in the question. According to Amar, what he says? Another friend, Amar. Amar felt that rupees 2.5 for one pen is too little. Therefore, it should be at least rupees 16. So, Lokesh bought how many pens? Lokesh bought same type of notebook and pens as Deepesh and paid for 110 for 4 notebook and 3 pen. So 1 pen should cost rupees 16, he says. Okay, so 3 into 16 we have to find out. And 4 notebook. Each notebook also should cost 16. So 4 notebook mean 4 into 16. That should be the estimation by Amar. So Amar's estimation we are going to write now. Amar's estimation is, say 4 notebook cost 16 each, 64 rupees. Now 3 pen cost 16 rupee each, 60. Here it comes 3 into 16. Okay, it's very simple. 3 into 16, 48 we are getting. So the total amount is rupees 112. But according to Amar's estimation, total should be only 112. But how much he has paid? He has paid rupees 110 only. Lokesh paid 110 only. So Amar's estimation is also wrong. That is what here we have to write. According to Amar's estimation, it is rupees 112. Here you have to say, but Lokesh paid rupees 110. Therefore, Amar's estimation is also Amar's estimation is also wrong. So where do we find that answer? Amar's estimation as well as Ramesh's estimation is wrong. Let us see that option. Question number 2. Okay, we can see both estimation correct. Then comes D, that is Ramesh's estimation is wrong, but Amar's estimation is also wrong. So option D is our correct answer. We have to write it as option D. That is question number 2. Option D is correct. Option D is correct. Let us see question number 3 under that. What is the exact cost of notebook? Options are given rupees 10, rupees 20, rupees 16 and rupees 24. So from two conditions we are going to frame the equation and we are going to solve the equation. Cost of notebook here we have to find out. Let the cost of notebook be X and cost of pen be Y we have written. So from that we are going to write the equation. What the first person, that is, here you can see in the condition Deepesh bought 3 notebook. Let the cost of notebook be X given. Therefore let us write it as 3X plus and cost of pen be rupees Y. Therefore 2Y is equal to 80. 3 notebook cost is 3X and 2 pens cost is 2Y equal to rupees 80. Another person, Logesh, bought the same type of notebooks and pens and 4 notebook he has bought. So 4X plus 3 pens cost will be 3Y, that is equal to rupees 110. This we have to solve in order to get the answer. How do we solve? Any method you can use. I think elimination we can use. Here the first equation should be multiplied by. So all these calculations should be quick enough in order to complete the questions. Okay. So here we have to multiply the first equation. First equation into 4 we will do. That is 4 will be used here and 3 will be used for the second equation. First equation into 4 means this implies 4 3s are 12x plus 4 into 2 is 8y equal to 4 into 80. 320. Now second equation we are going to multiply through what? We have to multiply by 3. So what do we get? 3 4s are 12x plus 3 into 3 9y equal to 3 into 110 330. So let us subtract. We'll be getting the answer. When we subtract, what do we get? Here also it is subtraction. It cancels. Now 8 minus 9, that is negative 1y, subtracting 320 minus 330, negative 10. Therefore y is equal to 10. What is the meaning of that? Y means it is cost of pen. Cost of pen is equal to rupees 10. They have asked us what is the cost of notebook. Okay, so we have to apply in any one of the equation. Let us write in first equation itself 3x plus 2y is equal to 80. So 3x plus 2 into y value, here we have 10, that's equal to 80. 3x plus 20 equal to 80. 3x is equal to, subtract 60 we are getting, therefore x is equal to 60 by 3, that's equal to 20. This is the cost of notebook. Cost of notebook is 20. Therefore option B you can see. Option B is correct. Option B is 20, that is correct. Now next question is what is the exact cost of pen? That is the fourth question. What is exact cost of pen? Options rupees 10, rupees 20, rupees 16, rupees 24. Already we have found out, that is y value, that is the cost of pen we have found out, that is rupees 10. Where do we get that? It is option A. Option A is correct. That is rupees 10 for each pen. Now comes question number 5. What is the total cost if they will purchase the same type of 15 notebooks and 12 pens. 15 notebooks and 12 pens. Notebook cost is X it is. X means 20 we have found out. Y means 10 we have found out. 15 notebook cost means 15 into 20. And how many pens? What is the cost if they purchase? 15 notebooks and 12 pens. 12 into 10. 12 into 10 it is. So let us see that 15 into 20. Isn't it 300? 12 into 10. 120. So on the whole we have 420. In the examination when you get such type of question, 5 options are there and we have to choose any 4. Okay, 5 questions under each question. 5 sub questions will be there. You have to choose any 4 question and answer. Here when you are doing in the class you have to complete everything. Therefore here correct option is C 420. We have to mark it as C 420. Let us say the second question. Mr. R.K. Agarwal is owner of a famous amusement park in Delhi. Generally he does not go to park and it is managed by team of staff. The ticket charge for the park is rupees 150 for children. While reading you have to note down 150 rupees for children and rupees 400 for adults. One day Mr. Agarwal decided to random check the park and went there. When he checked the cash counter he found that 480 tickets were sold and 1,34,500 rupees was collected. So on the random checking he could find that 480 tickets were sold on the whole. Okay, so cost of ticket for park for children it is rupees 50 and for adult it is rupees 400. Let the number of children be X and number of adults visited be Y. Which of the following is the correct system of equation that model the problem? It's very simple. Number of children visited is X. Here we have total number of people who visited X plus Y. That we know. Total tickets sold on one day is 480. So X plus Y is equal to 480. Here you can see in option A and C we have that. Because number of children visited is X, number of adults visited is Y, total number of children and adults together it is 480. So option A or C. Now we have to come to the next condition, then only we will be able to choose which is A. Correct one is A or C. How do we do that? Here it is given. One ticket charge for park is rupees 150 for children. So total amount he is getting is 1,34,500. So how to calculate that? 150 for children. 150 into number of children is X. So we can frame the equation as 150X plus rupees 400 for adult. Number of adult is Y. 400Y. So 150X plus 400Y together it is 1,34,500. After that we have to solve it, so you will be getting the answer. Okay, let us write the equation. As it is given, X is the number of children, Y is the number of adult. So first equation itself X plus Y, total number of people 480 tickets. Now 150 rupees for each child. Okay, 150 into number of children, that will be the expense for children. Okay, plus how much for elders? It is 400 for adult. 400 into number of adult is Y. Together they are taking 1,34,500. So we have to simplify this equation. Shall we simplify by dividing by 50? Dividing by 50 we get 150 by 50 it is 3x. 400 by 50, 8 5s. So we have 8 times 8y equal to 1,34,500 divided by 50 we have to consider. So how much? If you cancel, you will be getting 2,690. This is the first equation. When you simplify, second equation you are getting. Now match these two. Here it is 1x, here it is 3x. So first equation should be multiplied by 3 in order to simplify. So we get it as 3x plus 3y is equal to, multiply 480 into 3. 480 into 3, when we multiply, you will be getting it as 1440. Okay, let us do the subtraction. So subtract, here you will be getting it as 5y. So 2690 minus 1440, subtract it, you will be getting 1250. Therefore, what is y is equal to 1250 divided by 5. How many times? Isn't it 250 times divided? 5 2's comes, then 25, 5 5, so 250. Y is equal to 250. Therefore, what is our x value? X value also let us find out. X plus y is equal to 180. Okay, x plus y is equal to 480. Sorry, x plus y is equal to 480. Y is 250 plus x is equal to 480. Therefore, x is equal to 480 minus 250. Therefore, that is equal to 230. So let us come back to the question. See the question. Which of the following is the correct system of equation that model the problem? Here option A and C we have chosen already. X plus y is 480 according to number of adults as well as number of children together, it is 480. Now we have to find out the next equation, that will be 3x plus 8y equal to 2690, that we have seen in this. Okay, actually second question's answer also we have found out. Up to this, when we get it, here comes 3x plus 8y is equal to 2690. That is the second equation. Therefore, these are the equations we are getting. First equation is x plus y is equal to 480. And second equation, by dividing by 50, we are getting 3x plus 8y equal to 2690. So we get option A as correct. Option A is correct. Okay. Now come back to second equation. Here in the second equation they have asked how many children attended. 250, 500, 230, 460. So let the number of children, here it is mentioned, number of children visited is taken as x. Here in this first question itself we have found out what is x. That you can see children, x is equal to 230 we have found out. X is equal to 230. That is the number of children. That is for the second one, number of children x is equal to 230. You can see that option C is correct. Option C is correct. Now let us move to third question. Option C we can see it is 230. That is correct. Move to third question. How many adults attended? Number of adult is considered as y. Is it? So that we have to find out number of adults. So we will substitute in the equation itself. That is for third question. We know that x plus y is equal to 480. X value we have found out as 230. 230 plus y is equal to 480. Therefore, y is equal to 480 minus 230. Subtract now. Isn't it 250? So number of adult is 250. That is our option A is correct. Option A is correct. Now we can see fourth question. How much amount collected if 300 children and 350 adults attended? For children, amount is 150 rupees. So for 300 children, it is 300 into 150. And 350 adults attended. So each adult, we have to pay 400 rupees. So 400 into 350 will be the cost spent for adults. So 400 into 350. Altogether we have to find out. For 300 children we have to spend 300 into 150. Then for 350 adult we have to spend 400 into 350. So what will come as the total? 300 into 150. That will be 15 into 3, 45. Give 3 zeros plus 400 into 350. So what do we get? 3 zeros we have to give 4 into 35. That is 185 we are getting. Add it. Yes, it is 1 lakh 40. Okay, here it is 45,000 for children and 400 into 350 will become 35 into 4 is 140. So while adding we are getting 5, 448 and 1 lakh 85,000 rupees. So option D is correct. 1 lakh 85,000 rupees. Option D is correct. Now we have to move on to fifth question. Okay, that is fifth question. One day total attended children and adults together is 750. That means number of children x and number of adults we have taken as y. Therefore x plus y is equal to 750 we have. And total amount collected is 2,12,500. 2,12,500. That is 150 rupees we have to pay for child and 400 for adult. So 150 into x plus 400 into y together comes the total cost 2,12,500. That is how we have to frame both the equation, and we have to find out what are the number of children and adults attended. Number of children, is it 700, 800 or 350 or 400? Number of adult, which one? Which combination is correct we have to find out. We have to frame two equation and solve it. First equation everybody knows, that is total number of children and adults together it is 750. That is x plus y is equal to 750. Second equation is, as you all know, 150 rupee we have to pay for each child, 400 for adult. So 150 into x plus 400 into y, that is the total amount he is getting. 2,12,500. That is how we are going to frame both the equation. Okay, we will frame the equation. That is x plus total x plus y is equal to 750. Next equation is, we have total collection 150 for child into x plus 400 for adult into y, that is 2,12,500. We have to simplify. So let us divide it by 50. What do we get? 50. 3 times it is 3x plus 8 5s are 40. 8y. 2,12,500 you have to divide by 50. We'll be getting 4,250. Now first equation we know x plus y is equal to 750. X can be changed as 3x multiplied by 3. So we are getting 3x plus, through what? Multiplication by 3. 3y equal to 750 into 3 we have to multiply 2,250. Subtract, you are getting the answer. It is 5y is equal to 0,002. That is 2000 we are getting. Okay children. Now therefore what is y is equal to? 2000 divided by 5. Isn't it 400? What is our options? Option B, in which y value is the number of adults, isn't it? So how many? Question is, what are the number of children and adult? When we get y is equal to 400, only in one case we have y as 400. That is our section B. So you don't want to find out for the first one. Okay. So it is option B is correct. Option B is correct. Hope you understood. This was the last question. Stay safe. Bye.